Hi, this is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video you will see the full instructions on how to make the Glam Charm Bangle Bracelet Kit. Now these are our exclusive Beadaholique kits that you can get at beadaholique.com, and in this video you're going to see how to make this particular one, and this is our Glam Rock version. It has a little skull and a little spike, but these instructions will also be applicable to the Boho Glam, which has a little Buddha head and a ginkgo leaf. But it's the same exact instructions, but I'm going to show you today using the Glam Rock version. So for this project, when you get your kit, you'll have dark silver seed beads. You'll have some tube seed beads as well. You'll also get silver metal beads, some faceted round dark beads, and some dark silver bicones. You'll get 2 charms. You'll get 1 spike, 1 skull. You'll get a head pin and 2 jump rings to attach it to your bracelet. And you'll also get a coil of memory wire that is 6 coils wide. To complete this project, you'll need chain nose pliers, cutters, and a pair of round nose pliers. So to begin, I just want to show you the bracelet really quickly. So this is the finished piece. It has 6 coils of the memory wire, and you'll notice that it springs back into place so you can wear it at different sizes. So it's really one size fits all. And just to let you know that there is no specific pattern to this bracelet, I'm going to show you what was done here as far as adding the beads. But feel free to really make this your own and to make it however you like. Taking your coil of 6 memory wire loops. You won't need to cut this at all, and don't try to cut it with your flush cutters, it's too strong. So moving to one end, all you're going to do is take your round nose plier and you're going to bend in towards the center, 1 loop. Just make sure it's nice and tight up against there. And that is how we're going to begin. So now moving to the other side of the coil, we are going to begin to start picking up our beads. I recommend starting with the largest bead, which is a bicone here. And you can go ahead and slide that down. And now you can really add the beads in whichever form you like. So I'm just going to sort of let you know what I'm doing. I'm picking up 1 silver, and I'm going to pick up 1 tube bead. Slide that down. Pick up another silver. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of these. This is a faceted bead. And maybe another metal bead. I think it's time for another tube. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up 2 of these ones. And another bicone. You really can have a lot of fun with this, just trying to figure out what kind of pattern you want to do, whatever feels good, whatever you like next, and just keep sliding them down. And you'll be able to slide it all the way down the coils. But you can see that a pattern is already kind of developing. It looks very seamless, and you just keep adding the beads. And we have given you in this kit enough beads that you really shouldn't have any trouble trying to complete any pattern that you do like. You can put them in a pattern, you can be more specific, you can kind of design your own. With all these beads, you are the designer. And now I'm just going to kind of kick them down just by spiraling my memory wire and getting them all the way down there to the end. There we go. And just scooching it around. And so that is what the end of the bracelet looks like. So just keep adding beads, and I'll show you how to finish it when we get to the end. So now that I'm coming to the end of my memory wire, I'm going to add on a few more beads, and I'm going to end with a bicone. And now I'm going to hold that in place Grabbing my round nose pliers, I'm going to do the same loop that I did on the other side. So just pinch the wire and make a loop. So it goes all the way back towards the wire. And nice and tight. And you can always pinch it closed just to make sure that it stays there. There we go. And this is the completed memory wire. You can see that I just sort of did a random assortment of beads again, and I think it looks just kind of sparkly. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside for just a minute. And now I'm going to take my skull bead and my head pin. Go ahead and thread on the skull bead onto the head pin so it sits like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my round nose plier and I'm going to take it about 1/8 of an inch above where the top of the bead is. I'm going to bend it backwards, and then I'm going to bend the wire around my plier and bring it across. And now I'm going to make a wrapped wire loop. So just take this end piece of wire and wrap it around. And you should be able to wrap it a good 2, maybe 3 times, depending on how high up your plier was. Bring it around to the back there. And now taking your flush cutters, just going to find the tail and snip your wire. Go ahead and set aside that. And you can see I have a little tail sticking out there. So I'm just going to take my chain nose pliers and just tuck that in. Just by squeezing it. There we go. And you can go ahead and set that aside. To attach the spike and the skull bead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using these loops and these jump rings. So go ahead and pick up one jump ring and you set it in your chain nose pliers. Using your round nose plier, go ahead and open that jump ring like so. And we're going to hook on the spike. And then to the end coil here, I'm going to loop on my jump ring and now close the jump ring. See? And now to the other side, go ahead and pick up that other jump ring. Again, take your round nose plier and open that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to hook on the loop of our wrapped wire loop and hook it on to the other end of the memory wire. And go ahead and close that jump ring. Making sure it's nice and closed there. You can always pinch it just to make sure. And there you have it. That is the Glam Charm Bangle Bracelet, and this is the Glam Rock version. And one more time, this is the Boho version, and this video will give you the same instructions to complete either bracelet.